What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we have a very exciting video for you guys today. If you guys don't know who this is, John Portable, he's somebody that recommends me decks here and there, always comes up with some very unique decks. We're going to be showing off one of them today that I think you guys will enjoy and I think you will uh, think is pretty cool, but also ask and you will receive. I have been getting a bunch of DMs and messages and all these different ways asking for different Game by the Beach merchandise for your holiday wishes, your holiday needs, whether you want something, you want to give something to somebody else. Ask and you will receive. I have now made 3 new Game by the Beach posters, which I'm super, super excited about. So here they are. Check them out. We've got poster A, we've got poster B, and we've got poster 3C, 3, whatever it is. Guys, these are all really, really cool. You might recognize them if you are all already members. They were used for our wallpapers, but we have now made them into poster boards. You've got the little GBTB in the corner. You've got the little date so that you guys know when they came out and know when they were used. And I'm really, really excited about it. So if you guys are interested in a Game by the Beach poster, all you have to do is click join, go to the memberships page, and go to the legendary memberships. It's $25. That costs for your poster and that'll pay for shipping. So if you guys are interested, it is a limited supply. I'm going to have 15 posters total. So if you guys are interested in a Game by the Beach poster for this holiday season, I would recommend you guys hop on that as fast as you can because I think they're going to sell out, and I want to get anybody who wants that type of merchandise to have the chance to do so. But without further ado, this is the deck that we're going to be playing, and I'm very excited to show it off. Let's jump into a game here and see what we can do. You can see it right here. We've got Crystalmancer, we've got Bombardier, we've got Plague Doctor, Hex, hit him with the Mallard, as well as Scrapper. It's a very interesting deck. I actually played this morning, and then the video kind of died. But guys, this is a really fun video, and I'm just going to kind of talk to you guys about how it works and what my thought process is. So right now, we're going up against a Robot Corsair Bombardier gadget user, which is a little bit formidable. Okay, Robot's super strong, Bombardier super strong. We got it in our deck too. Corsair at a high level can be very, very strong as well. But this is how I run this deck. Okay, and this is how I was told to run this deck. Is basically you want a high-ranking Plague Doctor. You see we just got a rank 3 right there next to a high-ranking Hex. That's pretty much it. It's kind of like how you play Ivy. Okay, if you guys have played the Crystalmancer or Boreas Ivy Hex deck, it's very similar to this. Very similar to this, except now you've got Scrapper in there, and you've got Plague Doctor instead of Ivy. And I feel like that was a pretty big question when Ivy first came out. People didn't really know if Plague Doctor worked with Hex at all, or if it was anything similar to what Ivy does with Hex. We know Ivy and Hex work really well. Today, I'm here to tell you that Plague Doctor and Hex also works really well, and it's really pretty cool to see it work out. So I'm trying to use my Scrapper, and I'm trying to like combine out. You see I'm filling my board right now, and we got Puppeteer, so I'm not really too worried about it moving us around or anything like that, but I want to make sure that I've got enough Crystalmancers to take out the boss. Okay, keep on using our gadget. You see it right there. So we leveled up our Crystalmancer. We've got everything pretty leveled up. Let's see if our Bombardier actually pauses it. There it goes. And now we're kind of sitting pretty. We're hanging out. Our board looks pretty good. We got Gorgon, which I'll take Gorgon over Tribunal any day of the week as long as we're somewhat set up. And now I'm going to start using my Scrapper to level up some of my units. So you see right there, use Scrapper. I got a rank 2 or a tier 2 Crystalmancer. Got a tier 2 Bombardier. We now have another tier 2 Bombardier and a tier 3 Crystalmancer. I really love the mechanic of Scrapper. I think you can use it in a bunch of different ways. I only realized until like just a couple days ago that you can use Mime with Scrapper and get the same effects. So if you say we're using Harlequin and Mime, you could copy out your scrappers and combine your mime into your scrapper, and that'll count as a merge, and that'll count as like the ticker, which is pretty cool. But right now, I'm pretty much just trying to get that hex up. We only have a rank 2 hex. I just leveled them up there, and I'm like, man, I just wish my hex was at least a rank 3 or rank 4, but all we're going to do is keep spamming our board and combining out, leveling stuff up. I mean, there's no reason to have another Plague Doctor there. I combine those out because I'm getting greedy. We got a rank 4 Plague Doctor. I don't mind that at all. But I am looking because we've got Gorgon. You guys know how to play Gorgon by now. I want to have my board at least somewhat full. Just so that if Gorgon does freeze, say Gorgon froze like my rank 4 and my rank 3 Crystal Mancers, we could be in a bit of trouble. I think we'd still end up probably taking it out because our board is pretty much, like we're keeping everybody at the front of our portal right now. It's not like Gorgon's going to be that healthy or that, you know, whatever. So I'm not too worried, but at the same time, it's better to have a full board against Gorgon than have an empty board. I mean, that's pretty much the premise. But I was showing off my Plague Doctors right there. At this point, I'm thinking I could combine out, let's say, my Crystal Mancers towards that Plague Doctor, and maybe I could get another rank 2 Hex. I've only got a rank 2 Hex. It's not hard to get a rank 2 Hex. I can combine out a little bit and try to get one. But we're really trying to get a rank 3 Hex. That's what we need. We need to combine out, get a rank 3 Hex. Combined out right there. I was hoping that would be a Hex right there. We got another Bombardier. Is what it is, but I'm just going to keep on, you know, spamming units onto my board and continue to just combine them out and try to level everybody up. The only thing that's wrong with our board is that we don't have a high ranking Hex. That's it. So we're almost there with our gadget. Let's combine out that way, and there we go. We've got a rank 3 Hex next to a rank 4 Plague Doctor. That's what you want to see, and I'm also really not worried about how many units I actually have on my board because we're going up against Tamer. So Tamer's not going to mess me up. Tamer against this deck is great because our Plague Doctor and our Hex will take care of the units around Tamer, and then we've got Crystal Mancer and Bombardier to take out the actual Tamer. That's really, really good for us. So now we should really just try and focus on leveling up our units and try to just make sure that we're keeping everybody at the front of our portal. That's our main goal. But also, if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also check out those memberships because we got a lot of cool perks that I know you guys will enjoy, including the ongoing raffle for the Mallard mug. Don't worry, it's still going. But also, like I said, we've got brand spanking new posters that I'm really, really excited about, guys. You saw them. They're really cool. I'm super excited about them. You got the, you know, you've got the mirrored one, you've got the blue, like the in the ocean one, and then you got the one that's in between the beach and the ocean. I mean, very on par for our whole culture and community here by the beach. You know, they're just really, really sick. And shout out to my art designer. You guys can find him in the link in my description. He does great work, and he's the one that creates all this stuff. So shout out to him. He's doing great work. But I can't wait to do it, man. I want to put one of the posters up behind me, but I don't know how to put a poster up with also a green screen. I feel like that'd be a little bit interesting. Maybe like hang it by a string. That could be kind of cool. But now we've got Tribunal, and Tribunal makes me nervous. Okay, we've already got our gadget all the way up, but if Tribunal hits one or both of our hexes, again, we're going to be only at a rank 2 hex. And if we have a low ranking hex, we are in all sorts of trouble. Okay, not everything breaks down in this deck if you do not have a high ranking hex. So I definitely am nervous. 3.3, we didn't do a good job about keeping it in our portal, and we did luck out that we still have a rank 4. It didn't touch our Plague Doctor or our rank 3 hex. That is an absolute blessing. And we got a rank 4 hex right there next to a Plague Doctor. We're trying to take this guy out. I'm thinking right now, like, we should be able to. A mill, 800, 700, 600. We paused it for a second. Paused it. Oh, my. It was about 100 right there. And we ended up taking a hit. Guys, Those were the shortest pauses I've ever seen from a Bombardier. Why was it so insignificant? It did nothing for us. It did nothing for us, but at least we have our Plague Doctor. At least we have our Hex. I was going to combine out my Plague Doctor right there, or merge out with my Scrapper, but it actually leveled up the unit I was going to use, so not going to do that now. And at this point, I mean, we're trying to do whatever we can. We're trying to get as high ranking cards as we can. Crystal Mancers, Bombardiers are probably our best bet, but look at this. They're getting all the way around our board. Robot Corsair, you got to be kidding me, man. Come on. We're still trying our best. I have not hit my gadget yet. We're just chilling. We're sitting. We're not going to lose in this wave. And look at the next boss. We just dropped our gadget. Our next boss, we got a little Hex right there. Hopefully that'll do a little something, is Tamer. So Tamer actually gives us a little bit of hope. Look at this. His board is crazy. He's got 13 mil. I've got 14 mil. But his board's crazy. He's got, what does he got? He's got a rank 5, 4, a couple of 3s, a couple of 2s, robots, as well as a 4, 2, 3. I mean, he's still doing so much. He's already gotten his down to 6 mil. Ours is only, our Hex did work right there. Ours is only at 10. Oh my gosh, it looks like it's going to get there. I'm going to try and hit my gadget at the last possible second. He's got 600 to go through. He took a hit right there. Here comes a fast monster, and there is a victory. Hit him with a good game. Guys, we snuck out a victory with this deck. This is a really tough deck to go against, I think, with the Robot and the Corsair. Definitely, right? But look at the stats. We did 30 mil with our Hex. They fixed that, by the way. It used to show 0. 20 mil with our Crystal Mancer, and 12 mil with our level 11 Plague Doctor. Guys, the deck works, okay? This was a crazy, crazy game, but it does work. I would definitely recommend that you guys try it out. And if you do, let me know in the comments. But that's going to be the end of this YouTube video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out those posters that I'm so hype about. Get yours today, and I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.